everyone, and welcome to Shine Like a Diamond. This is a new channel that I am just starting due to quite a few people messaging me from my Facebook group asking me questions. And anyway, so I've had a lot of people tell me I should just get on and do an actual channel with diamond painting, and I do a lot of other crafts as well. I also do wedding cakes, birthday cakes, cupcakes, cake pops, all sorts of stuff. But the main thing that we'll be focusing on in this channel is diamond painting. It is probably my #1 craft that I've ever done. I absolutely fell in love with it. It really helps me in the evening times when I get anxious, and it gives me something to do. I'm not the kind of person that can like sit and watch a movie without doing something with my hands as well. So it really gives me something more to do than just sit here and you know, read a book or watch a movie. So as well as the outcomes, they're just gorgeous, and I love giving things away. And so I like giving them out as gifts, doing special ones for people that I know, would really, really enjoy one. So that's kind of why I decided to start the channel. I'm also right now, I am a stay-at-home mom, and my 10-year-old is homeschooled. So I am home a lot and have the time right now to do it. So yeah, so that's why I started this right now. It's taken me a little while to kind of get the hang of everything, but my 10-year-old and 13-year-old promised they'd help me along the way. So this is a learning process for me, so I am in no way perfect. The lighting might not always be great, the sound might not always be great, but I can promise you this, that I will do my absolute best for you to make good quality, good content videos for you to watch. So yeah, I love sharing diamond paintings, and I think that it's really good for, I just think it's really good for your self-esteem when you finish a diamond painting. For people to see it, and because it's a lot of work. You spend sometimes 60 hours on, one that's not even that big. So it is a lot of work, and they deserve to be recognized when they're done. And so we're going to be doing some of that. I'll get into that in a little bit, but first of all, I just wanted to kind of introduce myself. My name is Elizabeth, and I live in Spokane, Washington. I have lived here ever since I was born. I grew up out in Meade, and so most of my family is here. My sister lives in Germany with her husband and their 4 kids. He is a teacher over there, and so they are gone, which is hard because me and my sister, we're really close, and when she was here, we saw each other all the time, and I hate that I'm missing my nieces and nephews growing up. But so my husband's family is mainly all here. His mother is here. My mother's here. My grandmother's here. And so we just have a lot of family around. He's one of 7, and there's only 1 that doesn't live in Spokane. So family get-togethers, there's a lot of people. But that's the way I like it. I really, really, family is so important to me, and I'm very close with my mom and my grandma. We talk a lot, and they're, my grandma and my mom, but they're also my friends. So anyway, so I live in Spokane, and I have no plans to ever leave. I love it here. People might say it's boring or small, but I think it has just the right amount of things to do without being humongous and having horrible traffic and all that crap that big cities have. And that's not just the way I like it here. I like it how it's quiet. I have a lot of friends here. We live in an apartment complex and we've lived here since 2012, and we really like it. So yeah, I have been married now for 14 years to my husband Seth, and he is a welder. He's been at the same job since he was 18 years old, and so he works full time. And I have a 13-year-old son who does go to public school. He is your typical teenager right now, eating me out of house and home. Like, I don't even know what I'm going to do this summer when he's home all day, because I tell you, like, I can go grocery shopping and within 2 days, all the food is gone. And I'm sure those of you with teenage boys, you feel my pain, because it's definitely a pinch on the wallet. But yeah, so he's pretty into gaming, and he really actually likes the diamond paintings that I did a cat for him, the one with the it's a kitten looking into a puddle, in the puddle is the tiger, and I did it for him for Christmas. And when he came home, he went to Germany for Christmas, so when he came home, he saw it, and he loved it so much that he actually asked me if I would do another one for his wall, because he loves cats. And so I'm planning on, actually, my daughter just started one that I bought for him for his wall, and so she's kind of working on that one right now for him. So he's 13, and then my daughter is just turned 10 yesterday on Easter. Happy late Easter, by the way. Hope you guys all had a wonderful Easter and got to see family and friends, and yeah, celebrate, the fact that Jesus died on the cross and rose again for us. But so she's 10. She's homeschooled because she is a type 1 diabetic. We were having a lot of problems with the nurse. Sorry about that. Bumped you there. We were having a lot of problems with the nurse, constantly sending her home and pulling her out of class. And it just got to be where she was just missing so much class. And at the time I was working. So luckily I had a very, very amazing, flexible boss, but actually my boss used to be a elementary school teacher, and she just said, and we do dog training is what I was doing right there, and I'm going to be going back into that, I hope soon. But anyway, so she just said, why don't you bring her here and we'll just homeschool her, and you won't have to worry about it. So she has been homeschooled now for the past year, and she likes it. I like it. But definitely I don't get much time to myself, except for in the evenings when everybody goes to bed and I'm still up. So I have a hard time sleeping too with her diabetes. We've had some scares at night, and I know that both times my dogs did let me know. We have 2 dogs. Maya is 8, and she is half lab, half Queensland Heeler, which is a Australian cattle dog. And she'll be 8 next month. And then we have my newest baby, Lincoln. He's 1 year old, and he is part pit, part German short hair pointer. So he is a goofball. He's such a goofball. He makes us laugh every single day, and he's so smart. And we're hoping that he can take over the service job when Maya has to retire, because most of the times dogs will start to kind of retire and pull back when they turn 10, because it's just a lot for them. A lot of walking, and older dogs start to get arthritis, and so we're hoping he can fill that gap for us, but we will see, because he is pretty lazy. He's very lazy. But he does like to work when there are treats involved, so we will just have to see. He's already actually alerted me to 2 low blood sugars, which is pretty incredible because we've worked with him, but not extensively. So it's pretty amazing. But I'll go into that another video about what the dogs that Maya really provides for my daughter. So yeah, so let me see. I cannot remember. I believe I have completed about 24 diamond paintings, I believe, in all various sizes. I've done ones as small as a 30 by 30, and I've done ones as big as I believe it was 120 by 80, I believe. I can't remember for sure, but it was, it was pretty big. It was about 2.5 of this ish. And the most of the ones I do are 40 by 50s. They seem to be big enough for me to get the detail, but small enough that I don't get, totally overwhelmed or feel like I'm never gonna complete a project. Now, I do have ones that I really, really like that I will do, that are bigger. I got the Diamond Art Club's new Mama Knows Best one, and that is a full square, and I can't remember how big it is, but it's pretty big. That one's going to take me quite a while. I also got Faraphilia and Blue Zion from Diamond Art Club when they had their buy 2 get 1 free last weekend. I think it was last weekend, and when all their new ones came out. And I, above and beyond, I love Diamond Art Club's canvases. They are amazing. They might be a little more expensive than what most people are used to paying at like Wish and AliExpress and Amazon and all that, but they are worth it. If you can, they are so worth it. Their canvases are so soft and so easy to work with, and they're by far the stickiest canvases I think I've come across. They also have great customer service, and their drills, especially the square drills, they're really nice. They don't have tags on them. They're not like super misshapen, so you don't get a bunch of drills popping off of your project, which if you've had that happen, it is incredibly frustrating to try to fix that when you shouldn't have to. So it should be a relaxing, enjoyable experience, not a frustrating one. So sorry, that was kind of off on a little tangent there, but yes, so Diamond Art Club is definitely my favorite, and I love their canvases. That's actually how I started with diamond painting. I was on Instagram, and I don't remember what I was doing, but I was on Instagram kind of flipping through stuff, and I came across a diamond painting with Diamond Art Club, an ad saying that you could get the four of them for only $9.99, and you could get a light pad for an additional $9.99. And so I thought, oh, that's kind of a neat little idea. So I'll try it. I'll give it a try. I really had no idea what it was, and I didn't know that the canvas would be sticky. I thought maybe you have to poke it into like a hole, or it's really hard to tell what it is just by kind of watching them. So I ordered them. They came, and I was hooked. And ever since then, I diamond paint every single day. Since then, I don't think, the only time I haven't was when I had the bad flu, the beginning of March. I didn't even have the energy to sit up on the couch, to diamond paint. I was just it was a bad one this year. Everybody got it, and it came late, and it was horrible. But overall that, and so back to diamond painting. The one I'm doing right now, I got off of Joom or Joom. I really don't know how to pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, let me know. But it's Joom, and it is really, really similar to Wish, except the shipping on everything I've got so far is free. So I don't know if you've done this on Wish, but you know, you go through it and you're like, oh, this is a great deal. That's a great deal. Oh, this is free. And you get all this stuff in your cart, and then you go to pay and you're like, dang, like, how did that happen? Your shipping ends up being more than your product cost. And so yeah, I started, you know, really having to watch, even if it was a free item, how much the shipping would be. Because if you're paying $8 shipping for one item, then, you know, the product is not really free anymore. So Joom has a lot of really good prices on their stuff. And they have all sorts of stuff, just like Wish. And yeah, so it's free shipping. And it came, so the promise date kind of freaked me out. Because when I ordered it, it said something like, I think it was June 5th. And I was like, geez, that's like, when did I order those? I believe I ordered them the beginning of March. So that's a long time to wait. And I was like, well, it's free shipping. What do you expect? But it came within 4 weeks, which is just about the amount of time that Wish takes for most of their stuff. So, so if you haven't popped on that app yet, I highly suggest you do, because it is worth it. So got her on Joom. It's a 40 by 50 full square drill. It was $17. And the name of it is Girl with Butterflies. So my daughter has renamed her Poppy. So this is Poppy that I'm working on right now. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Besides, I know I'm going to frame it. Probably go up in either my room or the bath. I don't know. We'll put it somewhere. But because when I saw this one, it's not really my typical style. I just fell in love with it. I thought it was so cute. And when I ordered it, I mean, I was like, could not wait for it to come. And as soon as it came, and when I knew it was going to be coming soon, I literally like spent so much time on the diamond painting that I had, because I was determined to finish it. So when I got Poppy, I could get her going. And now, after I finish this section up, I am gonna have to put her away for a little while, just for a little while, because I have one that I'm gonna be doing for my grandma for Mother's Day, and it is a 45 by 45. It's an antique sewing machine with like a quilt in the background. It's really cool looking, and I need to get that done by Mother's Day, so I don't want to be rushed doing it. It is a full drill, but it's circles, so it's not the round. You know, the round ones are a lot quicker and easier to do, because you don't have to have them at the right shape and get them on there as, you know, close as you can to the little square where they're supposed to be. So anyway, so I gotta go and I gotta go start that one when I am done with this last section, which I'm disappointed, because I mean, I really, really, really wanted to do her face. I just wanted to finish her little face, but I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to be rushed with the other one. So I'll get that one done. Then I'll come back to her and finish her up. So, yeah, so one thing that, actually more than one thing, the things you can expect for my channel, you know, typical diamond painting channel with some things, and then I have some little side things that I'm going to be doing. So I will be doing like a vlog probably once a week, and it'll just kind of go over, it'll be a paint with me, so I'll just kind of let you know what's going on, and talk with you about my life, and do some storytelling, and also I am a movie junkie. Like, I watch a movie a day at least. I love movies. So in the evening, I'll pop on a movie and watch, and while I'm diamond painting, I'll do it in the afternoon. I love movies. So I will be kind of giving you guys like reviews, I guess you could say, on the movies that I have seen that week. And I won't do all of them because that'll be too many, but and I will make sure that I have something on the screen to tell you, if you haven't seen it and you don't want a spoiler, that you can kind of skip ahead and make sure you're not missing anything, and also making sure you're not, spoiling the movie, because I would hate to do that, because I hate when, like, you're watching a movie and someone turns and they're like, oh, and they tell you what's going to happen, and it's like, dude, come on, like, I want to watch, I'm sitting here watching the movie, I don't want to know what happens beforehand. It just irritates me, so I will be careful to make sure I don't, spoil anything that would be significant to, relevant of the movie. So that will be one thing, and then I will also do some Paint With Me lives, a little later, once I get more of a following and have people that are gonna, want to pop on there and join me in our talking, and just kind of getting the community of diamond painters together so we can ask questions and talk about stuff. And it's great because everybody knows something that somebody else doesn't know, and so you end up getting just really, really good information from people, which is one of my favorite parts, because that's how we learn. Like, I don't claim to be a professional with what I'm doing. Like, I do it for fun. Do I know a lot? Yes, but only because I've been doing it for quite a while and I've had the experience. But I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be, so you'll just kind of have to bear with me, especially with the camera and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so I will be doing some lives a little bit later on. And also I will be doing, posting on Wednesday, and that one will be called Whip Wednesday. And, I have a Facebook group right now that, it has about 450 people. I started it about 2 months ago, and I'm going to be getting from whoever, subscribers, my group, whoever wants to participate in Whip Wednesday, giving me a picture of what they're working on, where they got it, and how much it costs. And we'll just kind of go through some work in progress that people are working on. I thought that would be kind of a fun thing to see, because I love going on Facebook and looking at all the pictures of people's art that they're working on, and kind of watching it progress as they, work on it day to day. So, and along those lines, I will probably do a little short video on Friday doing finished Fridays, because there are people that, will be finishing their projects, and I think, like I said before, they take a lot of work, and getting, somebody to see it and appreciate the time that you spent, and nobody else can really appreciate the time you spent unless they do it themselves, because one section can take 2 or 3 hours easily, depending on how many colors and all that. So they are very time consuming, and it does take some dedication to keep going and finish, especially when you get to the end. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys do this, when I get to the end, I'm like, I just want to finish this one, because you're excited to finish it, and you're also like, I'm tired of looking at the same one all the time. So you get going on, but I usually actually have two going on at once. I have a square and then a round, because the square definitely for me takes a little more concentration. You have to have it, you know, the right angle, and it just takes a little more, where the round is like, it's a lot more forgiving and it's quicker, a little just smoother, I guess you could say, not so much concentration. So depending on my mood, I will do square or round. I like them both, I really do. I don't know if I have a favorite. Sometimes I say, oh yeah, square is totally my favorite because it's such a fuller picture. But then I also am like, oh yeah, I love rounds because, you know, they're so much easier and they do sparkle more because they have more surfaces cut on the actual round diamonds than the square diamonds. So the sparkliness is definitely a little bit of a different look from square to round. But yeah, so I think I go back and forth deciding on which ones I like and, you know, better than the others. But I tell you, if I do a square one by somebody that has horrible drills, I hate, in that moment, I hate squares. I hate it. Because I get so annoyed when the drills are all like uneven sizes and you have to like pick through them to try to get ones that are going to work, and they got little tags on them, and so they're popping off, and it's just, it drives me nuts. And it just drives me nuts. But yeah, so this one, however, is great. The drills are really good. They're going together really smoothly. They're not popping off. And the canvas is really sticky, which I appreciate a lot, because I hate when you get a canvas that's not sticky. My daughter tried to do a diamond painting, and she just was so frustrated because, you know, she thought she was doing something wrong. Well, it turned out when I went to look at her canvas, the canvas was not sticky, like, at all. And so the diamonds wouldn't stay on the canvas. And I finally convinced her, you know, it's not your fault. Let's try a different one. So she did just start one, a cat for her brother, and she really is enjoying it now, which is good, because I think it's good for people to have hobbies, especially she's homeschooled, so it's good for her to have some extra thing, you know, art that she can do, some kind of craft. She loves to paint, she loves to do crafts. Anything that has to do with a craft, she will try it because she loves it. But yeah, we'll do back to other things you'll see. We will do, of course, unboxings. They are super fun, and they're some of my favorite videos to watch when you don't know what you're gonna see, and you get to see these new ones, and then, you know, you see, I've seen them on unboxings, then been like, I want to do that one, and go and buy it. So we will do some unboxing, some product reviewing, some tips and tricks along the way, and we will also do some other craft things throughout you know, the journey that we are going on. Also, we might have some, actually I know we'll have some little like craft things for dogs that you can do, food treats that you can make for your dogs, tips and tricks if you guys are interested ever. Maybe we can talk like during a live paint with me or something on training your dog. I have a lot of experience in dog training, and was an assistant dog trainer for about 1.5 years, and I loved it. We had to move studios, so right now I am laid off until everything gets kind of going again, and hopefully I'll be back to work then, but we will just see how everything goes. But yeah, so I do have a lot of knowledge in dog training, and so if you guys have questions or concerns with your dog that you might want to ask, I would love to help you out that way. And if I don't know, I can find out very easily and let you know then. So those are the kind of things that you can expect from my channel. And I'm very excited to go on this journey with you, and my daughter will be helping. She, like I said, she's around all the time, so she might do some stuff with the camera. She will help me with some crafts and some other stuff, so you will be seeing her. You will most definitely be seeing my cat, I'm sure, because he likes to just go wherever he wants to go. He don't care. He's a typical cat. And you will see and definitely be hearing my dogs, which I apologize in advance because they can get really rowdy and loud sometimes, and I will try to keep them as quiet as possible when I'm recording, but they're animals, so, you know, you can't completely get them quiet. So, anyways, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really do look forward to going on this journey with you, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and don't forget to keep on shining. Bye, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.